Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to add parallax to your background images in Squarespace 7.1. Plus we're going to go into all of these other fun background effects and animations you can use to really make your Squarespace design interactive and unique. This tutorial is just for Squarespace 7.1. If you're using Squarespace 7.0, you'll have totally different settings, so this video just won't apply at all. If you're not sure if you're using 7.1 or 7.0, I've linked some info down below on how you can figure that out. So check that out if you're not sure. Otherwise, let's just jump right in and have some fun in Squarespace. Okay, so I'm in Squarespace 7.1. I just have a little test site here with a bunch of random stuff in it. And I'm going to show you all of these cool background effects, including parallax. So to start with, I'm going to add a blank section. So click add blank if you're learning along with me. We don't need to start with a layout because I'm just showing you stuff that's going to happen in the background. So all of that background image effects and animations happens under the edit section area of each section. So your page is made out of multiple sections if you want it to be, and each section has its own settings. So go ahead and click edit section. Then we're going to click on background. So this is where you can add fun stuff. You can see initially we have the options of image, video, and art. So let's start with adding an image, and I'll show you firstly how to add that parallax in 7.1. So I'm just going to add something random from my library. Okay, so as soon as we add the image, you're going to see a bunch of other settings show up down the bottom. If we want to do parallax, you want to click on image effect, and that's going to bring up a bunch of different image effects. Now, unfortunately, none of these have titles on them, but I can tell you at this point in time, the parallax feature is this one here. You can hover over and kind of see the effects. Oh, and you can actually see the names too when you hover over for long enough. So this one says liquid, this one says film grain, parallax, refracted circles, and refracted lines. So have a play around with all of these. They're so much fun. And the cool thing is as well about these new effects, and especially about this new parallax, is that you have a ton of options. So I'm going to click on parallax, and you can see already that the image is moving. It's a little bit laggy at the moment because it's just loading. But you also have these two options here. This one is, I think, randomized, so it's just going to give you random different settings for you to play around with for parallax. But if you want to adjust your own settings, click on these little sliders, and it will open up more settings. So this is really fun. You have parallax and zoom you can play around with. So you could really crank up the intensity of it, and you can even change the angle. So traditionally it's 90 degrees, it goes up and down, but you can kind of make it go from side to side or on a diagonal, which is really fun. You can also change the zoom. So you'll see I've cranked up the zoom start and the zoom end is at 0. So basically it's going to start really big, and then as you scroll, it's going to get smaller and smaller. So the parallax feature has not only been re-added to 7.1 finally, but now it comes with all of these extra features and settings that we can play with, which are so fun. So if you want to take it off, just click none, and that's going to remove any image effects. And then feel free to play around with all of the other ones. Again, when you click on it, it's going to have the randomize and the extra settings, so you can really customize how you want your background to look. So a lot of these are kind of similar to parallax, but they have even more effects, so they're very unique and fun, and they make sprucing up your background images really easy. So I'm just going to turn that off, and let's quickly run through a couple of other things you can do with your background images, or even just your section backgrounds, which are really cool. So you're also going to see in this same area for the background image that you can change the overlay opacity. So you can play around with that, and you can work that in conjunction with your image effect. And if you're wondering where the opacity comes from, so like what color it's using for the opacity, you're going to find that over in colors, and each section has its own color theme. So for example, if I change this to the darkest color theme, now the opacity is going to be dark. So the background behind the image is dark. So as we increase that opacity bar, you're going to see we'll be seeing more and more of that background color. So that background color comes from whatever color theme you've chosen for that specific section. So that's just a little side note. I'm going to turn that off. And now let's scroll back up and have a quick look at the other options across the top. So you can add video. This is pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to go into this too much. When you add a video, you can play around with these filters as well. And then a mobile fallback image. So a lot of the time videos won't display on mobile. And so you need to put an image there for the mobile site. So that's how you would add a background video. You can either upload your own video or you can actually embed from YouTube or Vimeo. So you can upload, select something from your library that's existing already, or you can add a link from YouTube or Vimeo. Okay, let's jump into art because this is really fun. So you'll see a similar menu like we had with the image effects, but this time there's no image involved. So this part actually doesn't include any images. This is all based off colors and textures and fun designs that Squarespace has come up with. And there's so many in here to choose from. And again, you can edit the settings further for each one. So have a play around with these, open up the settings, and you'll see that you can adjust the colors as well. So I'm going to add some colors with a bit more contrast so you can really see what's going on here. So you can see they're all animated and fun, and you can choose different settings for each of them. So each of them has its own set of settings depending on what that animation is. And there's just so many options here. I'm not going to go through them all, but it definitely is a really cool background effect if you're looking at more things that you can do with your section backgrounds. So have a play with all of those and see what you can come up with. So originally this video I was just going to show you how to do parallax, but it's so simple and there's so many other things you can do as well that it was worth me just quickly showing you all of the different options for your backgrounds in your individual sections. I feel like all of these backgrounds open up so many fun design options, and there's just so many settings that you can make something really unique and really fun for your site. So hopefully you learned something new today. If you did, please subscribe. We release new tutorials every week. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below the video, and I will see you in the next video.